Well, everyone, the dream that we once had of a very, very cheap iPhone are pretty much out of the way. And to be honest, the iPhone SE third generation that I talked about yesterday and the day before is a little weird. It's good in some areas, but it's pretty disappointing to be completely honest. The biggest problem that I've had with the iPhone SE third generation, which I am pre-ordering tomorrow, is the fact that Apple actually went ahead and increased the price tag to $429. Now, this is a $30 increase from the previous model, which was $399. Now, some people may look at that and be like, oh, that's not a big deal, it's inflation, this and that. But the problem with this is that the iPhone SE3, the design, pretty much everything about it, it's no longer, a $399 phone. It was a $299 phone or a $199 phone. The body, the everything, it just doesn't make too much sense. I do understand it brought out, A15 Bionic and, all this other stuff, but it just doesn't really make too much sense that the price actually increased. And specifically with the price tag, there were a lot of rumors suggesting before that this iPhone could go down to $349 or even $299, and that the original iPhone SE2, not the original iPhone SE, but the second generation, could actually still be sold by Apple for $199. Now, we know that's not the case anymore. That's kind of been, out of question now, which again is totally okay. But it is one of those things where you look at this device and you're like, hey, this is a great iPhone for $199, but for $429, that isn't really the case. So I would honestly say for a lot of these cheaper iPhones, if the starting price point is $429, a lot of these iPhones are no longer going to be that quote unquote cheap model. This iPhone doesn't really fix anything that we already had problems with the previous model. It still has the same camera setup, it still has the same battery size, and if anything, this iPhone may have worse battery life. I mean, Apple kind of suggests it would have better, but I guess we'll have to get it in-house and test it. But the saddest thing is that they have just increased the beginning entry level of an iPhone price tag. So it used to be $399 and now it's $499, and that is kind of a disappointing thing, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other Apple products are going to follow suit. So we could start seeing maybe like AirPods starting to go up in value, maybe the next generations could go up, the AirPod Pros, we could be seeing iPads go up in value too. It's weird that with the iPad Air 5, they kept it at the same $599 price tag, even though they added, the M1 chip and 5G and everything. But with the iPhone SE3, they actually increased the price tag, and it still has that Apple A15 Bionic chip inside, and it actually has 5G too. So I'm not too sure why Apple went ahead and had to increase this price, but they kept it the same for the iPad Air 5. And honestly, this is kind of the end of cheaper iPhones. It looks like these iPhones are only going to go up in value now. It's only a matter of time before this iPhone is, $499 and then it's $599. It seems like we're probably never going to get a cheap iPhone ever again. That's just mind-blowing. And that's what made the first generation iPhone SE so good. Even the second generation was kind of good when it first came out. This one just completely outdated, and it doesn't really make too much sense to buy this phone at all, to be honest. So that kind of covers it up. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly, everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.